and welcome back to my sewing vlog, The Seaside Sewist. So today's vlog is all about my May plans. Now, if you watched my vlog a couple of weeks ago where I shared my holiday wardrobe plans, I'm also chipping away at those as well, but because I've already spoken about them, I haven't added them into this video. So I've got 3 plans. We always add to those, don't we? So we'll start with the first one. My first plan is the Megan Nielsen Ash jeans. Now, I bought this from Voice of a Creative, Keely, over on her D-Stash page, so that's all ready to go. So it is the ultimate stretch jean pattern set. Includes 4 cuts and multiple lengths for tall, regular and cropped. Pattern features a comfortable rise, close fit through the waist and hips, and classic jean details. So looking at the versions on the back here, where's it gone? There. I am going for version 2, which is a skinny jean. But with this you needed stretch denim with at least 15 to 20% stretch. So that's what I've bought. The pattern is from sizes 24 to 36, which is a waist of 24 up to a waist of 36. So I'm making that in this stretch denim that I bought from Fabworks a couple of weeks ago when I was there with my sewing ladies, and I haven't decided whether it's like a charcoal or an indigo, but it does have a bit of stretch to it. Is it that way? I think it's that way. So it does have that bit of stretch, and the lady did help me choose it. So I just found it really hard to find stretch denim, and even in a place as big as Fabworks, they had one and literally had enough left for me. So that's that. I've got my notions as well ready for that. I bought top stitching thread, which is this kind of, so it's a Gutterman top stitching thread, colour 887. So I wanted that to go on there. So it's more of a rusty colour rather than sometimes the bright orange that can be used. So I think that'll look really nice. And with that I bought a jeans zip and a hemline rivet set. And somewhere in my stash I've already got a collection of jeans buttons, and I do also have a patch, I think from the Specky Seamstress, which I'm going to put on the back as well. So I've got everything I need for that. I just need to cut the pattern out and then cut the denim out, really. But I'm off on a day out to Leeds at the end of May with my sewing ladies, so I would like to wear those for that. So just to show you, I keep all my projects in these A3 zippers from Amazon. I got this idea from Ruan from the Yorkshire Sew Girl, and I just put everything in there, my fabric, my notions, my pattern. When I've cut the pattern pieces out, everything just goes back into there, which is quite good. I think that I bought a set of 8 of these, and I filled them all with projects that are about to be cut out, so I've put my own limit on myself there. I've got no more to fill, so one needs to be emptied to be filled again, but these are really good. My next plan is not for myself, it is for my husband, and it is the Simplicity 8427 shirt. He wears a shirt and tie and a suit for work. So I thought I would pick up some shirting, again in Fabworks. It was ridiculously cheap, like £5 a metre, and I'm going to make this shirt for him. So I didn't realise that this was in 2 different sizes, and we've measured him for a 42, and then when I went to cut the pattern out, my pattern stops at 42, so it is it actually goes from a chest of 34 up to a 52, but that must be the second pattern. So I was lucky there. You've got a waist of 28 all the way up to a waist of 48, a hip of 35 all the way up to 53, and the neckband runs from 14 inches up to 18.5 inches. So as I said, we are making him the 42, and you've got a couple of variations here. You've got like a curved collar and a cuff, a French cuff to put cufflinks in, or you've got the pointed collar with just a normal barrel cuff with a button. So this is the version that I'm going to make here. So fabric you can use, I'll just turn it around because I can't read sideways. Fabrics: broadcloth, chambray, cotton types, gingham, lightweight denim, linen, seersucker, shirtings. So it's quite a versatile pattern. So I'm looking forward to making that, and it's actually a Mimi G pattern as well. So the fabric that I'm making that in, again that I bought from Fabworks, is this beautiful 100% cotton, and it's a blue and white, very thin stripe. I think I've tried to show this on here before and it didn't really show up, but I'll see if I can. We'll see if we can get that on camera. Maybe not. Anyway, it's a beautiful cotton, and I'm looking forward to making that up because it is pushing me out my comfort zone, and it's for somebody else, and I like to make things for somebody else when I choose to, not when they ask me to. So you're not under so much pressure there, but I'm looking forward to starting that. I've got the pattern pieces cut out. It's a tissue pattern, this one. So I've got the pattern pieces cut out, and I'm just ready to cut my pattern out. Okay. I've got some lovely little shirt buttons on order, and I'm ready to go with that one when I'm ready. And my third firm plan for May is this new Friday Pattern Company pattern that has taken the sewing world by storm in the last few weeks, and it is the Friday Pattern Company Donny shirt. So it's like a relaxed fit shirt with no closures, so you just pop it on over your head, and it's got a collar. What do they say about the Donny shirt? Boxy pull-on top that is designed to be a workhorse in your wardrobe. It is a dartless top with a lapel collar and patch pocket. The Donny is a great everyday top that can be worn with practically anything. Because of its boxy silhouette, the Donny is comfortable but still cool. Pair it with jeans or a skirt, lay it over or under a dress. The sky's the limit. So I'm looking forward to making that one. The recommended fabric it's for woven. Any sort of light to medium weight woven is suitable. If you choose a fabric like a midweight twill or denim, you will get a more structured top. If you choose a drapier fabric like rayon, challis or silk, you will get a blousier top. So I've got all that printed out and the pattern, PDF pattern cut out. Now, a bit of advice, I think. So I've picked out 2 fabrics. I want to make 2 different ones. So the first fabric is a fabric that I've had for a while. I bought it from First for Fabrics. So I bought this to make my mum a Stevie top for her birthday a couple of years ago, and she wears it to death. So it's on a navy background and it's got like all these jungle animals on. So I want to make one in that. This is where I get a bit more confused with this, but I want to try and make it work. So the second one I want to make in this embroidery anglaise that I bought in Paris last year. Now this is where I come unstuck. So it's like a stripe. I don't know if you can see that very well there. So it's like a stripe of different effects, and it's got a scallop. So one of my ideas is to have that scallop, that bit, going around the bottom. Now I thought I could just cut it and it started to fray. So then I put on a few of the scallops, I put on the what is it, the stuff you put on buttonholes, fray check, and it hasn't frayed. But is there another way to finish that scallop? So that is my first question. My second question is, as you can see, this is quite sheer. So my thought is to maybe line halfway down the front of the top. So I'll show you the pattern piece that I am thinking of adjusting and see if you agree with me. So this is your front pattern piece. This is your front pattern piece here. And then there's a piece that is going to be the facing down the front, like that. I'm thinking of lengthening that piece so it goes past my bust and literally cutting across. So this piece on both sides will be the entire of the top of this pattern piece, and I'll sew it into the seams, but it'll just make the top, not that you can see what I'm doing there, it'll just make the top like double thickness across the front, just to hide my modesty a bit. Now I have got a couple of embroidery anglaise tops that I wear on holiday that I got out yesterday to have a look at, and they do seem quite sheer, but I just think this needs to be double. So you know, if it was double like that across the front of me, it'd be a bit more modest. Do you think that's going to work, or do you think it'll just change the entire look of the top? I'm not sure, because I want to use this for something, and whatever I use it for, it's going to have to be doubled up, because it is very, very sheer. So let me know what you think. I could do with a bit of advice on that one, to be fair. So as I say, they're my three main plans that I would love to get made up, but I am also trying to chip away at doing a couple of holiday makes as well. So I think I'm in for a busy May. So let me know what you think of my plans. Have you made any of these? Can you give me any recommendations or any tips, especially on the man's shirt? Yeah, I have made jeans before. I've made the Mia jeans by Sew Over It, but they didn't have front pockets, they didn't have the rivets and the belt loops and everything like that, so this is a bit more of an involved make. But as I say, I would love to finish that in time to meet up with my ladies at the end of May. So please click the like button, the little thumbs up button, if you have enjoyed this video, and please subscribe if you would like to see more from me. Just a little note that I do have a Ko-fi account. listed below in the description if you would like to buy me a coffee. It does help me to buy different things and do different things to bring you better content. So it might pay for me to get into an exhibition, to go to a show to bring you better footage. I am editing on an iPad at the minute through iMovie, and it works, but I would like to purchase a laptop so I can put better things into my videos. So that is what it is going towards. It's literally not paying for me just to have a cup of tea. So I'll leave it there. Until next time, bye.